Hello everyone. I thought I'd do a uh, just for fun video on trying to price out a custom built system, a workstation system uh, at the price of a just a normal uh, configured, just if you don't change anything here, for $24.99. All right, so here's what I came up with as far as I was trying to match the price as close as possible, and I went over just a little. Uh, anyway, here we go. We got the Plex Store 24 DVD CD burner up here, known as also the Super Drive. We have the Corsair Obsidian Series 800D. I'll show a picture here. As most people know about this case, it has hot swap bays up front, not not like the Mac Pro where you have to open the case and to get to your hard drives and pull it out and then unscrew your drive, and that's a hassle. And that's what I mean by a hassle. You make if you're even going to watch this. And I also opted for storage. I went for Western Digital, two 1 terabyte drives. These drives have the 5-year warranty, and as far as I know, Macs do use Western Digital, and also Hitachi, I believe. Okay, and for the video card, I used a Radeon 4870. Sound card, I used a Exeon Tech 7.1. It has optical in and out, which the Mac Pro has also. For the power supply, I just went with the Corsair 750 watts. I wasn't sure on the power supply the Mac Pro has, so I just went with a big enough one. I think that's pretty close to what the Mac Pro has. And of course, keyboard and mouse. Of course, a mouse that does not grip with your hand or get you carpal syndrome. Two FireWire ports. Two FireWire cards. I need the two FireWire cards because on one card it's just two FireWire 800s, so I had to get two. They weren't too expensive. USB Bluetooth 2.1, which I don't even care about. Bluetooth can die. The motherboard I used, or in Mac terms, logic board, is the Asus P6T Pro version. It can do both, use both Core i7 and Xeons. And it has six USB here. You're able to also add more USB on these internal connections. Dual Ethernet, another optical out, I think, in the coaxial. eSATA 7.1 here if you want to go even farther, and it can hold up to 24 gigabytes of RAM, and it supports RAID 0, 1, 5, and 10, and I think it has SAS support if you want to do that. Alright, and so I had some money left over, so I went with the Windows Microsoft 7 Ultimate Edition. The Pro version was probably just 20 bucks cheaper, so I just this is the retail version. I could, go a little cheaper and go OEM, but I just, people will be like, aha, you shouldn't have done that. You should use Ultimate. Why didn't you use Ultimate? Well, I don't have anything to say right now. As far as the RAM, I want 8 gigabytes of Kingston DR3, and I got a new cooler. This is a 120 millimeter from Zero Therm. It's very quiet, where it doesn't and of course it speeds up if the CPU gets too hot. And for the processor, I went with the Intel Xeon 3550. It's a 3 gigahertz processor, and it doesn't come with the heatsink and fan, so I went with that. That's why I got that. And so the total is $25.24. Now you're saying, well, that's over the price of the Mac Pro. Well, actually, if you do the mail-in rebates, that's $10 for the Zero Therm. Alright, and then you go up here to this power supply, that's $30. So $30 off of that, and that's very close to what the price of the Mac Pro costs. So I mean, you're getting all this, you're getting more RAM, probably I'd say a better motherboard with more expansion and more USB connections. Very good sound card, better video card, more hard drive space for one, and an actual hot swap, case that you can switch out drives real quick without having to open your computer. You don't have to mess with that. So all these parts are, I would consider cheap at all. Some of them may be considered cheaper, but majority of them are at a good price and high quality. So to those people that say you can't build a Mac Pro, technically yes, but you can sure build a very good, much better spec'd out technical hardware, spec'd out more for the same price. So